Have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
All right, hello everybody. This is a quick video regarding United Nations and United States. That's right. So here in the state of Delaware, the state of Maryland, there's a company, it's a factory here in Hagerstown, which was a Kellogg's company that was actually closed down. See right here, Kellogg Company. I'm gonna click on it. It says Kellogg Company warehouse permanently closed. So anyways, so in this warehouse, there seems to be inside United States military convoys, and they are getting painted into United Nations military convoys. So I'm trying to figure out, is United States playing us out as United Nations? I don't get why United States is always saying they're going to defund United Nations, but here in this company, we have our own United States military vehicles, and they're being converted to United Nations vehicles. They're being painted in this warehouse. I'm going to show you the proof. All right, so here you don't see it. I'm going to put the satellite view. Here's the factory. As you can see right here, this is the factory. This is the Kellogg's company factory that was shut down. Now it's owned by a private company that actually has the United States military vehicles in here, and they're converting them to United Nations vehicles being painted inside this warehouse. As you can see, I'm going to zoom in the drop box. As you can see, these are all United States military vehicles that have been converted into UN military vehicles, as you can see right here. Look at all the labeling. UN, the top of the vehicles. UN. You got trucks, you got pickup, you got a bus, you got strong military equipment, you got ambulance, you got generators, you have communication trucks, and you got more generators. So there you have it. Something's going on. I think martial law is coming around the corner, and people are not aware of what actually happened. I don't trust the United Nations at all. So there you have it. I'm going to show you the video now of somebody actually painting these vehicles inside the warehouse.
Oh, turn off the camera? Do I not have a right to have the camera?
I'm not giving you permission to check my face. So.
Okay. Are you a public servant?
I'm
or?
United Nations Security Officer.
Okay. This is my city, and so I have a right to film.
This is United Nations compound?
A United Nations compound?
Yes.
This is a compound?
Yeah. Since Sunday evening, we took over this compound. This is international territory. When you step outside, it's US. Here is international territory. This is UN territory.
The United Nations claims to be the champion of your human rights. Here they are boasting about how they love the freedom of the press. But notice that in the UN Declaration of Human Rights, they claim the power to deny you any of your rights at their discretion if it doesn't fit their agenda. There were thousands of cameras filming the United Nations that day. Activists, journalists, and citizens. But as soon as their security saw that one activist was speaking against the UN's agenda, she was targeted, just like the UN's Declaration on Human Rights says that they have a loophole for. Let's recap what you just saw. The UN set up a compound in the middle of Salt Lake City. The UN says they took over the building. The UN stated that the taxpayer-funded Salt Lake Palace was now international territory where U.S. rights don't apply. The UN stated that the United States was outside the doors of the Salt Palace, and the UN, who at best should have been a guest of Salt Lake, instead acted like an invader and denied a U.S. citizen their First Amendment rights. Should the United Nations be allowed to simply claim territory in the middle of the United States and deny any U.S. citizen any of their inalienable rights? The evidence is clear that the United Nations claims of defending human rights is a complete farce. They have demonstrated their intent to rule, along with their complete lack of respect for our own citizens, for all to see, right here on our own soil. That's not all, but this has all been brought to you by your fellow elected leaders and other prominent Utah officials. The Utah legislature actually paid for them to come here and defended this international compound with your tax dollars. The mayor of Salt Lake City welcomed them with open arms, and the executives of Utah Valley University invited them here shortly after they officially signed up to promote the UN's agenda through the university. Do you know that the United Nations is already writing and passing laws that the state of Utah and Utah's cities are putting into law on behalf of the UN? If you're upset that the Utah legislature and the city of Salt Lake invited this organization to come and trample on your rights, please go right now to UnitedNationsUtah.com and sign the petition. And then share this video on all of your social media.
We